Well, depending on which side you're supporting, it's time to celebrate a fantastic, dominant Indian performance that's taken them into another world event semi-final, the semi-finals of the Champions Trophy. Or, if you're a fan of South African cricket, you can look puzzled, you can scratch your hair, you can say, was that the South African team that we rated so highly that turned up? It wasn't a contest. For 6 overs, maybe, when 4 overs maybe actually, when AB de Villiers and du Plessis were batting, then du Plessis ran de Villiers out, he ran David Miller out, got himself out, and South Africa, almost as you would imagine in a big game like this, just went away. The only time I can understand is when Amla and de Kock were batting, because they're coming to terms with the slowness of the surface. I thought India's new ball bowling was top class. There was no swing, they bowled a beautiful seam up length, got the ball to seam around a little bit, jag around a little bit. Bhuvneshwar and Bumrah were absolutely fantastic. But 190 on that track, you've got to look at it and say, on the big occasion, when South Africa needed someone to say, right, I am taking us to the final, they did not find anybody. I thought this was one of the best displays of bowling I've seen. The arrival of Ravichandran Ashwin changed so many things, and then when Jadeja got it right, I thought around that phase, after 4 indifferent overs, Jadeja got the pace right, and because he was bowling his overs remarkably well, it allowed Kohli to get those 10 overs from Hardik Pandya in. And then the batting. Rohit Sharma, one of those days. But there's something about Shikhar Dhawan and the Champions Trophy and big ICC events. The pressure's never on him, or so it seems. Everyone's looking at Rohit Sharma, everyone's looking at the bowling, everyone's looking at Virat Kohli, and quietly Shikhar Dhawan was winning the game for you. So a little one-sided, but when you get a team like South Africa to play like that, then you just pat yourself on the back and say, yes, well played, we're in the semi-final. Time to answer your question. We got so many today, both on Facebook Live, on Twitter with the hashtag AskHarsha, and Aman Garg is the one we've selected. Why on big occasions, he asks, does the South African team fail, especially in knockouts? Are they unable to handle pressure or something else? It's a bit like when you get a windy day and everything's blowing away and you want something to stand in the way and say, right, wind, I will not let you blow. Sports has players like those as well. And I think South Africa have many like those, but on the big day, they're too tense, they're too worked up, they're too afraid of losing. One of the truths of sport is, if you're afraid of losing, you're attracted. And I think on a big day, South Africa just turn up very tense, and sometimes they just wait for the moment that will fulfill the fear that they have in their mind, which is that they're going to lose on the big day. So there's a run out, they say, oops, that's the moment. I think they needed someone like a Kohli to say, I like the pressure of the big day, come play with me. I think that's the reason that South Africa suffer on the big day.